In the last video, we saw how we can use the for loop to loop through a block of code n times. You can also create the same thing with the while loop. The while loop is kind of different. This loop lets you execute a block of code until a condition becomes false. So as long as the condition is true, the loop will be executed. If you want to count from 1 to 10 using the while loop, here is what you need to do. You first declare the I variable, then we give it the value of 1. Then here we create the while loop. Here in this condition, we will say while I is less than or equal to 10, we will console log I. And here remember, when using the while loop, you have to change the value of I. You have to make sure that I will change and a time will come where the condition here will be false. Or you will have an infinite loop and this may crash the browser. So here I will do I++. And now we have the right result. Great. What will happen if we first give to I a value that is greater than 10? For example, 15. Well, nothing happens. We don't even run the while loop. Here we check is 15 less than or equal to 10. The answer is no, so this condition is false. We don't get in the while loop. But here if we change this value to 5, well 5 is less than 10, the condition is true, we get in and start running the loop until this condition becomes false. There is another loop that works just like the while loop, which is called the do while loop. Let's see how it is used. You start with the keyword do, then here you add what you want to run, and then here you add the condition. As long as this condition is true, we run the code block. But here is the difference between the while loop and the do while. Here if we start with a condition that is false, with the while loop we will not get in. We will not run the loop. But when we use the do while, the loop will run once, then it will stop. That's because the do while runs first, then checks. With the do while, we run at least this block of code once.